Hi, I'm Sandra Harris and I work for Pencil. I'm also a volunteer reading tutor. I get to meet with a student 3 times a week, 30 minutes each time, and I get to work with a lovely 8-year-old student from Tulip Grove Elementary. If you're looking for a fulfilling experience that engages with Metro schools, then you should sign up to be a high impact tutor. It's pretty easy. There's going to be information coming up in just a minute for you to do just that. If you love to read and you want to infect someone with your love of reading, high impact tutoring is the thing for you.
Hi, I'm Sarah Aronson, the Programs and Volunteer Manager at Pencil, and I oversee an amazing new program offered this year called High Impact Tutoring. This is a partnership with MMPS where we partner one tutor from the community, like yourself, with one elementary, middle, or high school student. You get to meet with that student for 30 minutes, 3 times a week, for about 10 weeks per semester. So Sandra, what's your favorite part about tutoring your student?
My favorite part, Sarah, is that every week I get to meet with the very best 8-year-old in Metro schools. So I get to work with the elementary level, and seeing my student 3 times a week, it's got to be one of the most exciting things of the week. So that said, because we're meeting in a virtual space, that means that there are some days that I can see her and some days that I don't. It just depends. But the moments that I get to spend with her make my whole week.
Oh, that's so great to hear. I bet they make her week too.
I hope so.
So how do you fit that into your work week? Because this is a substantial commitment. It's 3 times a week for 30 minutes. So how do you make that work and balance that?
Well, thanks to communication from folks like you, who make sure that we know what's coming up and we know what we're getting into, and to plan accordingly. So that's exactly what I did. I looked at my schedule and to take a look at which days are going to be the best for my work day. I did a morning session for, say, 10 o'clock, 10:15-ish. You've got a variety of session times to choose from. That worked best for me. And at 3 times a week, surprisingly, it goes pretty quickly. And it's a nice bright spot in your day.
Yeah, that's a good point. I also serve as a tutor, and it really does let me take a break from kind of all the tasks I need to get done, and it turns into something that I just really look forward to. I think it's great that you mentioned that this is a virtual setting, and that's something we want to emphasize. It really cuts down on having to figure out and plan for transportation time in your day. So it legitimately is a 30-minute per day commitment.
And you know, Sarah, something else that was very helpful for me is that you guys are very good at communicating what's coming up. You let me know that I would be trained, because my first thought was, oh my goodness, I'm not prepared, I'm not a teacher. But there's training, and Sarah provides that training. It's also virtual, but that was very helpful to me. So you've got 4 training sessions, I think, is that correct? 4 training sessions before you really dig in and meet your student, and you're with them for at least 10 weeks.
And the other thing that you mentioned is about how you selected which days that work for you. And so the great thing about this program is that you get to match with a student who can fit into your schedule. So we have a matching platform that you can go to once you are approved to tutor, and you get to select the student that you would like to tutor. You can select from 2 different tracks, early literacy, so that supports students in grades 1, 2, or 3, and then mathematics, and that's for students in grades 8 and 9. So if you prefer to work with a younger student, then we have that option for you, and if you'd prefer to work with somebody in an older grade, then there's also that option. And as Sandra mentioned, there is training for either one of those tracks, so please don't feel like you need to be a content expert to benefit students of Metro Nashville Public Schools. What they really need is somebody who shows up consistently and brings an enthusiasm to learning. And I'm confident that most of us can make that happen. If you're interested in signing up, you can go to Pencil's website and you'll be taken to a brief registration form. You will then go complete your online background check, and that's at no cost to you. Once your background check is approved, you'll be registered to tutor. Once you select your student, you will be invited to attend a training, and we offer 2 options for that. We have an asynchronous training track that you can take on your own. The other option is to sign up for one of the live trainings that Pencil offers that I host virtually. And the advantage of those is you do get to be in a group with some other tutors and ask lots of questions and also learn from other tutors in the group.
And that's exactly what I did. I chose the synchronous because if you're like me, you want to be able to ask questions in real time. So Sarah is there to answer your questions in real time, and you're right. Either is great. You're going to be well trained, well prepared to meet with your student.
We offer supported office hours that are live Zoom meetings held twice a week, and those allow tutors to come and build community with other tutors, to pop in for 5 minutes, ask a burning question that you have, or just to share a fun story about tutoring your student. I hope this has been helpful for everyone involved, and I would invite you to come join us and serve as a high impact tutor this semester for a student in MMPS. As a tutor myself, I've gotten to see my students' eyes light up when I log on, and it has been an enjoyable learning experience for both of us. Please go to the Pencil website and you can begin your high impact tutoring journey there.